Ms. Bennett,
Yes.
thank you for choosing B&B Funeral Home. We'll do our very best to give care and service to you and your family in the death of your uncle.
Thank you.
As we've spent some time talking this afternoon, now I asked a question as to what kind of arrangements did you have in mind for your uncle?
Well, we're considering cremation, but we are a little concerned about no one in our family's ever been cremated, and I was concerned that it would be the right thing to do. What could you tell me about that?
A lot of folks have concerns about cremation. It's growing in popularity in terms of a way to give a rest to a loved one, and it's in a very appropriate way to allow a loved one to be put to rest, laid to rest. And cremation is a very good means of taking care of some family at a time of death. Does that address your concern?
I think so. I just want to make sure that we're honoring him in the right way, and he was a veteran, so I know normally if a person is a veteran, you can drape the American flag on the casket, but if you don't have a casket, then that's obviously not possible. But it'd be nice to be able to somehow have a flag in the ceremony. Is that possible to do something?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a question we often get asked, because often when we see a flag for a veteran at a service, we think of the flag being over the casket, and some folks think, well, gosh, if our family member, if we choose cremation, then we can't have a flag, and that's not so. The flag is not draped because a casket is not present, but at the urn, with the urn, if the urn is present, that we would look at choosing an urn, the flag is folded appropriately and can be present at the service, so folks would know and appreciate the fact that your uncle was indeed a veteran.
Okay. Well, speaking of urns, how would we go about picking an urn out?
Well, we have a selection room where we can begin looking at some urns, and I also have some catalogs that I can show you.
Okay.
And some ways to begin thinking about an urn might be a particular color or a particular design. There are several different types of designs. There are several types of colors in the way that an urn can be present, and just about all of them are very appropriate. It kind of depends on maybe thinking, gosh, my uncle would like this. This seems to maybe fit him. And sometimes the urn can be very plain with a very simple design, or it can have a depiction of an American flag if that's chosen, or if he had a particular interest or hobby of some kind, that can be also presented in the urn.
Okay. Well, that's helpful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well, what we can do is we can move to the selection room and then begin to make some choices there. Do you have any other questions? Did I address your concerns about cremation?
I think you have answered my questions. Thank you.
Very good. Well, let's adjourn to the selection room.
Okay. Thank you.